Test Kitchen. Mr. Mayor Tito Brown with us. Mr. Cook, Mark Canzonetta.
Mark Canzonetta. I'm here. I'm in the house. I'm in my own house.
Because he owns the place. What are we making today?
We're making Mr. Mayor Tito Brown's favorite thing. I talked to my wife. I go, what do you think Tito wants? She goes, he wants wings.
Is that true?
I love it. I love the chicken wings here.
Yeah?
When I come here, if I don't eat it here, I'm taking some home with me.
And we should say, if we're in the kitchen, it's okay not to wear a mask because it's actually kind of dangerous to
The
wear a mask.
governor has said that. Dr. Acton in her former role said that.
So you always get the chicken wings.
That's it.
How many can you polish off? Just be honest.
What's coming in an order?
8.
8 in an order.
8 easy.
2 orders?
80, no.
Okay, all right.
8 for me, and then maybe we'll take 8 for the bite.
I love it. All right, first step is...
Well, the first step is you always want to source a quality chicken wing. And like I was explaining to Mr. Mayor, we want to have a fresh wing, okay? Because a fresh wing, you're going to retain all that great moisture, succulent. When you go down to the bone, when you eat a wing that's been previously frozen, you're going to notice that it looks a little brown, reddish.
Okay.
That's because all the blood in the bone in the freezing process pushes out to the outside of the bone.
Right.
So when they're fresh, you can tell because it just looks like chicken like you normally eat, clean.
Okay.
You know. So, but the second step is, for me, what's very important. I love to make a brine. So our wings are called PBR wings, and that's because when I was growing up, my first beer I ever had was good old fashioned. Here we go, segment promotion, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Okay, so that's going to be a big part of it. But we're going to build a brine, and you can build a brine any way you want to, because what a brine is going to do, because of the sugar and salt, it's going to impart more moisture inside, because the wing is going to, the proteins in the wing are going to suck up that flavor of the brine. So, Mr. Mayor, you want to get started?
Absolutely.
This is the one we use at Bistro.
All right.
We
Did
got
you
a pan.
even know they did brine before?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
I thought that was
I just thought it was, you
Just
come,
take the wings,
you
right?
drop them in, and that's it.
Right.
No wonder my wings don't taste that good.
Well, now we know.
So what do we start with?
We're going to start with fresh thyme.
All?
And
Or just a little?
all of it. Put it all in there.
Okay.
Put all the lemons in there. Now you can put the lemons in, you can have them, you can quarter them, you can do whatever you want. Some fresh peppercorns, whole peppercorns, some salt and sugar.
Well, it's already cooking. You hear it?
Now, a big important part is some apple cider vinegar.
Love it.
Apple cider vinegar. You want to do that? See,
Because why, Mark?
Now, well, the apple cider vinegar has that beautiful acidic flavor, has a little bit of apple background, a little bit of residual sugar. Now we're going to add that Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
All of just a little.
All it. Put it all in there.
That means you can't save something.
I was thinking, you saw that, right? You saw that. Take a little swig.
It's been done. I'm sure it's been done. All right, so that's the beer.
So there, and then we're going to add some water. All of it. So what we're going to do with this brine is we're going to bring that just to a boil.
You need that smell.
Okay, doesn't that smell good?
Smell it, meter now.
It smells really good. I can smell the thyme.
Different. And the beer. There's the beer.
And the beer for sure.
Wow.
So what we're going to do is for this brine, because this is an easy step. I learned this from my friend Guy Fieri, my former employer, great chef, and he's doing so much great humanitarian work. He has raised right now $24 million for the hospitality industry.
That's good.
Wow.
That's good.
Pepsi Cola donated $1 million alone on Pepsi Cola. Go Pepsi! And so this is Guy's wing recipe.
Okay.
And I just altered it to what I like.
I see.
So we're going to bring that to a boil. We're going to take it off, and what we do then is we add ice, because immediately what that does, it cools down the brine, and you can immediately add your chicken wings. You can add your pork loin. You can add whatever you want to that. And that way you don't have to cool down the brine and wait to add the protein.
Just throw them right in the pot?
Just after this is done, we just throw it right in the pot, just like that.
You brine all your meat?
We don't brine all of our meat. We brine our turkey breasts.
Okay.
We brine and smoke our turkey breasts. We brine our chicken wings. It just depends on the event. Like pork loins, we'll do some pork loins if we have to brine some pork loins. Every Thanksgiving, I'm a briner.
Okay.
For my Thanksgiving turkey, that's one of my favorite things to do.
Every 20 minutes, you were saying, right?
Well, that's the base. I have a
okay.
3-step recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Brine-based roast.
Okay.
So that's a whole different thing.
For someone at home, would you say, you suggest brining?
I would suggest brining, yeah, because first off, you're going to give it that extra moisture, and then secondly, you're going to give it that extra flavor.
Okay.
I'm sold.
How long does the chicken go in the pot?
Well, the chicken can go in the pot. You can go 2 hours if you have to, or you can go 24 hours overnight.
How long do you go?
We go 24 hours overnight.
Okay.
And then for our turkey breasts, though, because turkey breasts are so big, and we use that for our Bistro Cobb salad, our turkey clubs, our turkey breasts go about 3 days.
All right. Yeah. I think it's a good time to take our stopping point.
I think so.
Right?
So what did we learn?
Brining.
Brining.
Brining is
simple. Was that easy?
The rule of brining.
Yeah.
That's it.
It makes them juicy.
Now, if you wanted to make that a Cajun brine, just add some Cajun dust to it.
It's happening this weekend.
All right. I love it.
One more question before we go to break. What's the most important? The chicken wing or the sauce?
Always
or the cooking process.
Always it's going to be the star of the dish. Like to me, when I cook pasta, pasta's the star.
Okay.
The sauce is secondary.
Okay.
That's the way the Italians think.
Okay.
For me, the quality of the meat's most important. But then you got to have a tasty sauce.
You do. And we're
Personally, I like a dry rub wing.
Oh, that's it.
I love a dry rub ring.
I'm out. I want it in my fingernails for 2 days.
That's
what
like
I want.
work.
I know.
Dry rub, it's off, it's done.
I can't help it.
Done.
Yep.
All right, we'll take our break. Be back with the mayor and in Pesto's Test Kitchen in a little bit. All right, back here in Pesto's Test Kitchen, which is actually the real kitchen.
This is Bistro 1907.
What have we done to the chicken wings?
Well, we took the wings out of the brine,
Yeah.
we patted them dry, we put them on a baking sheet, we put them in the oven 30 to 35 minutes at 350 degrees. You pull them out, and that's how they look.
Okay.
Now Trayvon is going to do he's doing the second part of the cooking, and then I'm going to do the third part of the cooking.
Okay.
So he's going to put those in the deep fryer at 350 degrees, clean canola oil in the deep fryer. We're going to flash fry those until they're crispy and a little bit golden brown, and then we're going to take them, we're going to bring them over here, we're going to throw them on the grill and get some grill marks on them and just a little bit of smokiness, and then we're going to put them in the mayor, the secret step, the roasted garlic butter.
Yeah.
You didn't know about that.
I did not. I missed that.
Do you have a deep fryer in your house?
I do not. Well, you know what? I do because I deep fry turkeys for Thanksgiving.
There you go. Yeah, you can use that.
idea.
Absolutely.
Same idea.
So now Trayvon's, what he's going to do, he's going to make one of the mayor's other favorite dishes, our famous onion rings.
Okay.
Our tempura dipped onion rings. So Trayvon's going to do that.
Yeah.
We'll get the recipe up for the tempura batter. It's like an Asian batter.
Vidalia onion?
Any sweet onion.
Okay.
Now, we couldn't get the big jumbo onions today, so we're going to use a little bit of a smaller onion because anybody knows it comes down to Bistro. We call them OMG Onion Rings because the first time I served them on my wife, she said, "Oh my God," because they're so huge.
Do you ever do wet before dry, or is it always dry before wet?
We do wet before dry or dry before wet in certain circumstances.
depends
Like
on
if you're going to make chicken parmesan, pound out your chicken breast, season your chicken breast into flour, into egg, then into breadcrumb.
Okay. All right, so as that's going, he's got to get the wings out, and we got to put them in this garlic butter
The wings
sauce,
are out,
right?
and we're going to put them. No, we have to put them on the grill first.
Oh, yeah, we got to make the marks on them.
So if Trayvon can hand me those wings, we'll flash them on the grill.
Okay. And what sauce did we end up going with for the chicken wings?
You know what? Since, again, we're talking about my friend Guy Fieri, we're going to attribute to him, we're using his bourbon brown sugar barbecue sauce today.
Okay, you okay
Because Guy, again, he's raised $24 million for hospitality.
Yeah.
So we're just going to throw those on like that. And if Trey can hand me those tongs back. Thank you. You don't want to burn these. You don't want that char too bad on these because you're going to get some flare-ups as soon as they come out. You just want to get a little bit of that char just like that.
Wow. And they were cooked. We cooked them in the oven. So
This
we're
is
just
a
kind of making it
3-step
fun.
cooking process.
So they would have been done if you'd have just like
Sure.
Oh yeah, you could have served them baked, or if you want to, healthy air fryer. Okay, you can use the air fryer. Me, I like that serious crisp on a wing.
Like it right
there's
there.
nothing like this right here, and you want to make sure you get both sides.
Wow, they really do crisp.
Oh, they cook quick. They cook quick. And then as soon as they're done there, we're going into this roasted garlic butter right here. Just like this, and we're going to toss them in that roasted garlic butter. We're going to come back. We're going to serve those great Oh My God onion rings. We're going to serve the mayor's wings, and we're going to have a good old party.
Nice.
Sounds good?
It sounds like a plan.
All right, be right back. Taste test time. This is the best part, isn't it, Lonnie?
This is the best part.
All right.
yeah.
The best part.
Throw a couple wings on there, boys.
All
Let's
right, go ahead. Let me see.
So
Mike?
get them up to speed.
So
we did
we've
the onion
brined
rings.
these.
Yeah.
We've baked these.
Yes.
We've quick fried these. We've grilled these. We've tossed them in garlic butter.
Yeah.
Now we're going to serve it with our famous ranch dressing and my good friend Guy Fieri, his bourbon brown sugar barbecue sauce.
Very
so
good.
we're going to put a couple on there for you, Mike.
Very good.
Lauren, a couple for you.
Here's my. I'm a drummy guy.
You're a drum. Oh,
Yeah,
I like
you're
the
a
other
drum
ones.
guy?
I like the other ones better.
Because my daughter Adriana, she likes the flats.
I like the
My
flat.
wife likes the flats. I'm a drummy.
Yeah. You know some places they charge you extra for flats.
Yeah.
Or for just drums.
And they charge you extra if you want them extra crispy.
Really?
Is that crazy?
That's silly. Give me one more flat.
There you go.
So what's that? Sauce?
That's our famous ranch dressing.
Okay.
And then we have the bourbon
that's
brown
the-
sugar.
that's
So
one of the
Trey, you
things
want to get in there?
Yeah. And I like that when you put the whole thing in your mouth and just pull out the bones.
There we go.
I'm gonna grab a little bit of that.
So I'm going to take a bite right now. I'm just going to give it a little ranch.
How is it? Is it that good? That's good. It's good enough to yell.
They're juicy.
All the juice, the citrus, the thyme.
Go ahead.
Phenomenal.
It's going down like this at the Brown's house.
You know what? I know it's early. I'm just going to have a little sip.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Why don't you feel
That's gutsy. That's gutsy.
somewhere, right?
Is there anything better than wings and beer?
No.
Like Julia Child used to always say, everything's better with wine.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad the Italians didn't come up with chicken wings, honestly. It kind of makes me sad. Yeah. All right, Mark.
Mr. Mayor, it's been an honor you having me here.
It's been absolutely good to catch up with
Thanks
you.
for bringing me in. I missed this.
I know you did. Well, Mike, we're going to be open
We're open on July 9th,
Yep.
which is a Thursday, correct?
Thursday at 4 o'clock.
Open for dinner, 4 to 10.
Correct.
And then Friday, we're
From
open
4 to
for
10.
dinner also. And then Saturday begins the brunch.
Saturday begins the brunch. Everybody's been asking. That's one of our most popular questions. Because not a lot of places do brunch. There's going to be some limitations during these critical times that we're going through right now. We're not going to be able to offer the Bloody Mary bar and the Mimosa bar, but we're going to offer the unlimited on both of them. But we just won't be able to have guests go do it.
It's okay.
Sunday brunch too.
Sunday brunch too, 11 to 2 o'clock.
All right, get down here.
So good to see you.
Oh, I'm absolutely good to see all you guys.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day.
To life again.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. And the biggest thing we want to say is Youngstown is alive and well.
We're open for business.
We're open for business.